So what I'm doing here this morning is that I've got to finish the loft. I'm not saying I'll get done today, but as you can see up on top, there's quite a bit of stuff. I've got to make room for that more stuff on this side. And when I finish the loft over in this area, I'm going to have to put lighting underneath. I need to redo the lights in this shop anyway. I've got to put up supports, just like I did with the existing loft. You see the face of it right now, but I'm putting up 2x6s up against the existing wall. Studs in this shop are 2 feet on centers. Rafters are 4 feet on centers. So I'll double up 2x6s going horizontally all the way around the perimeter over to the freezer. I've got hangers, 2x6 hangers to put on those 2x6s that I'm putting against the wall. And then I'll put them 16 inches on center, the cross members. Like I said, I'll mount those on hangers, metal hangers, and then put half-inch ply on top, half-inch plywood. So let's get busy. There's one thing about where we live is we're surrounded by agricultural ground. That ground gets turned, I don't know, sometimes 2, sometimes 3, sometimes 4 twice a year. That ground gets turned 4 times twice a year, up to 4 times. And we have winds. We got the coastal range over there. We got the Sierras in this direction. And that wind comes out of the north, the west, the southwest, northwest, and blows all that dust everywhere. If you've got a crack inside your house, if you've got a crevice inside your house, if you've got any way for wind to get through, doesn't matter how big or how small, you're going to get dusty, period. Also, we have a plethora of spiders. Black widows, yeah, they have their seasons. Sometimes there's a lot, sometimes there's not very many, but we have black widows, we have wood spiders, wolf spiders, but mostly we have daddy longlegs. Now, I don't know the scientific name of those spiders, don't want to know, but you can spray around your house however many times you want. Those daddy longlegs are coming back. And they're coming back with a vengeance. Here, just take a look up. If you can, camera shows it, you'll see what I'm talking about. Dust and spiders. Over here where I'm gonna finish off the loft, this is the edge that I've temporarily finished on. I've got to run it all the way across this side of the shop and then finish it off this side of the shop up to the sheetrock. And you know, I'm thinking about going ahead and finishing off that sheetrock up there, up to the top plate line. But we'll see. It's high, I'm fat, and you know, this is what it is. I'm going to measure this out. Don't tell my wife, but I'm going to stand on her washer and dryer. "69 inches. I put a nail there to help me hold up the other end of the board that I can't reach while I butt up to the existing board. Works good. You know, God bless all you guys out there that are traditional woodworkers using hand saws and ball peen hammers, 8, 10, 12 penny nails. But God bless these guys too. Pneumatic nailers make it a lot easier. "91 inches. 91 inches for this last run up here to finish off the railing for the loft." I've got to set that 2x6 up there and mark that sheetrock with the length of the 2x6 so I can cut out the sheetrock around the board. Pencil. This 2x6 is floating. So the corner posts, this other 2x6 that I put up here, it flushed out with the existing corner post. This other 2x6 that I put on for the rest of the railing, it's just floating out here. So back here I've got to put a 2x4 rat tail, probably 16 inches, 18 inches long, give me something to nail to. I'll nail to the corner post, and then I'll nail this 2x6 to it. It'll work. If Tammy finds out I'm walking on her washer and dryer to do good work, yeah, she might maybe not like that. So let's keep it a secret. I'm using 3 1/4 inch 21 degree Galvy nails. It's pretty moist inside this shop at times. So I thought, you know, why not go the extra mile? There you go, locked in and ready to go. I've already got these marked 16 on center from the previous 2x6. So I'll go ahead and draw straight lines all the way through so I can get a somewhat decent mark right down the middle of these hangers. And I'll show you that in a minute. These are the hangers for the 2x6s. They make a hanger for 2x6 that actually stretches up about 5.5 inches from the bottom to the top to completely wrap or get on 3 sides of the 2x6. But man, they're like a 20 gauge steel. This is like a 16, maybe 18, very heavy duty. And they do make nails for you to drive your hangers in with, but I don't have any, so I'm going to use what I got. Exterior wood screws. So I'll put this right on the center of that line. I'll get the center of the line in the center of the bottom part of the hanger. Right, can you see that? Right about there. As close as I can per eye. And you want the bottom part of your hanger to be not flush, but just can't see not flush, but about 1/8 inch lower than the bottom of your hanger, or the bottom of your perimeter wood. And there it is. Let's get busy. In the center. And that's what it should look like, right there. So I'll put 5 more down this end, and then when I get the facial part put on, I'll put 5 more on that end to reach from the existing loft to where I'm going to frame it in over there. Perfect. I need to switch these pockets around. Drawing nails and screws from the wrong hand. This front piece, this front 2x6, isn't strong enough by itself. I'll double it up on the inside before I set those hangers, and then we'll go from there. Eighty-one inches. Okay, well, we've got the outside fascia of the 2x6 up that will support the outside runs of the so-called joists, but I'm going to beat that up with another piece of 2x6. So let's put it up. Well, it looks like I need to take an 1/8 off. Ooh. Looks good. Let's nail it off. That's enough of that noise. I'm going to go ahead and mark off every 16 on center for the runners and hang the brackets. The 2x6 hangers, okay? Optional drill, optional hammer. Really should set these hangers one side at a time. You see how the other side flares out? Well, it causes it not to pinch solidly against a 2x6. But to me, it's okay. Once I screw in here and here, it'll draw it in enough to where it'll cinch solid around the 2x6. Most guys do one side, set their board, crimp this up next to the board, and then cinch it down. But I'm too lazy. Even on pine or Doug fir, these knots are extremely hard. Tough on a blade. I'm going to use 1 5/8 exterior screws to draw these hangers into the 2x6s. It's overkill for sure, but it's all I got and it's what I'm using. Drilling with one hand while holding a camera, that's a conundrum right there. Remember I told you that these hangers will get drawn in to the 2x6s as you screw them in or nail them? Well, here's the proof. This was out probably a, 3/16 of an inch away from the board here, but once I screwed it in, it sucked it in and drawed it in. So either way, there's a snug fit. Well, I think that's going to be it for today. I've got orders to go inside the house and help hang Christmas decorations. Christmas decorations. Yeah. Well, I'm excited about it too, so why not? I want to give a last word about you folks out there that haven't spent 40 years in the trades, or don't seem to think that you have the skill, the knowledge, or the ability to do things around the house, or to build, or to create. If you're getting your inspiration off of YouTube, that's awesome. But everybody has their own mindset and their own skill base. I wouldn't put it below yourselves to be able to accomplish whatever it is that excites you as far as creating things, building things, and doing things. I say go for it. Trial and error. These guys that you probably see on television or some other brand of media are highly skilled, highly trained, and highly sponsored. And don't let that bother you. Dive into whatever it is you want to do with what you got and go for it. Don't let nothing but fear hold you back, and don't be afraid. Just jump in there. You'll eventually get the skill, or you may already have the skill. And even if it doesn't turn out to be, some Taj Mahal pristine kind of thing, so what? You created it, you made it happen. And that's good enough. All right. Well, I got to go. Thanks for coming along. We'll finish that loft up tomorrow. A couple other things I want to get done. And again, thanks for joining me on GWD Little Acre, and God bless and have an awesome day.